Okay. Right. Okay. I'm I'm fine. Nice little walk. Try and get out of my head. I kind of fell asleep here for a couple days, a day. I don't remember. Hi, Gertrude. I cleared up all the stuff though, I think. And oh, right, Odessa's letter. It it was very sweet. Hopefully Hilda delivered my response to them. I just kind of tacked it on to all the things I was doing whilst I was here, so I sent that out. Um, I'm gonna need to put you in a cage. I'm so sorry. It's the only way to get you out of here. Um, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Bongo. I think it was Bongo. One of you is Bingo, one of you is Bongo. I'm pretty sure you're Bongo. Um, yeah, all of all of those are empty. The bed's too heavy to carry. And a real letter to Elwyn and Alex. Hopefully Dog has delivered them the will. I haven't seen them since I've been here. I'm not really sure what that's about, but it's fine. Okay, come on, Bongo. Okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. I just need... I'll just go home. Yeah, Thankfully, apparently Elwyn and Alex sleep a lot, so I haven't had to worry about that. Um... But it's fine. Let's walk through town. I know I just went. Can you walk? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Just just have a breather. You have your coffee. Everything is everything. You know I'm gonna take the long way round. I don't wanna. If I go near the door, I'm gonna go inside, and if I go inside, then it's probably gonna be ruined again because when does that rabbit not ruin everything? Um, it's fine. Nothing new seems to really be around town, so what is... Huh. Never seen that before, and it's growing out of the path. Okay. Strange, but I guess it's pretty... Oh, there's another one. Maybe the herbalist has been planting some stuff around. I mean, um, I'm sure it's nothing. I mean, last time a random flower appeared somewhere, it definitely wasn't a good thing. But I'm I'm sure it's fine. I'm oh god. I'm not far from home, so everything should just be fine. Um why do I feel so lightheaded? Um ugh. Uh,
Are you okay? Can you
yeah,
hear me?
yeah, sorry, I am, yeah, hi, um,
Hi. I I I I I should get you inside. Come on. Come on.
um, I, okay, I'm sorry about, I'm probably fine, I just haven't been getting the best sleep,
It's better to check.
I promise,
Hmm,
I'm okay, it
sit.
just
You can sit down.
happens, okay, I
Um.
don't,
Where's my medical backpack? Um.
I don't believe we've met before, I'm guessing you're the
Hold it.
doctor.
Huh?
I said I'm guessing you're the doctor. I've heard quite a bit about you. Um,
Oh. What what have you heard?
um, mostly that you're nice, I guess. Inoki seems to
Oh,
like you quite a bit.
that's good. And
Oh,
Enochi's nice. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Inoki's
As long
lovely.
as it's good things. Hmm.
Yeah, I haven't heard a complaint yet, so I'd say you're doing good.
Well,
Um,
I'm not even open for business yet.
well, then it probably means even better then, I guess. I mean, you already seem quite helpful. But thank you.
Yeah. Drink that.
I,
That'll help you.
I promise you, I'm all right, but I do really appreciate it. Um,
Would you like a tea? I can brew some
I
up. I'll be a second.
Uh, okay, sure. Um,
Okay.
thank you.
Du- 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 du. Is green tea okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
It's good for your gut health.
That's good to know. Um, I'm not sure if I ever caught your name. I've mostly heard people refer to you as just the doctor.
Oh, um, my name's Era.
Oh, well,
Dr. Era Senka, or Hemera, I guess, but I just go by Era.
it's lovely to meet you, Era. I'm Jasper. I thought you would have
You're the
heard
one
of.
I've heard so much about.
Uh, oh,
Hi.
really? Oh, hi.
Yeah.
You've heard about me?
Um. Yeah. You're the writer, aren't you?
Yeah, I write. Yeah, I'm honestly just shocked people have been talking about me.
Yeah. Briar mentioned you, and Odessa mentioned you, and yeah, I was intrigued.
Oh, well, I guess I hope it was good things. Yeah,
Hmm.
Briar and
Good
Odessa are
things.
nice.
Briar's nice.
Briar's nice to me, I guess is the better way to put it.
She's nice to me sometimes. Sometimes not.
Yeah, it's Briar's a confusing individual, I suppose, but they
Mm-hmm.
definitely have their favored people, and uh, I don't think it's unusual to get sort of a wishy-washy response from them. Um,
I guess.
yeah, I'm sorry if they've come on strong at all.
Crap.
Funnily enough, not the first person I've seen do that. Don't worry. Uh, yeah, she can be nice when she wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, how have you been finding it in town? I guess I know you arrived a bit later than the others.
Yeah. I guess I got lost in transit.
I suppose it wouldn't be the first time. A lot of the people who were first brought here got sent various places. They were supposed to wake up in the old tavern where the cafe is now, but I woke up in the clock tower, so
So you've been here from the start?
More or less. I think there was a couple days between me waking up and everyone else, but yeah, I don't really know if, well, I didn't really meet a lot of people around until the second group of people showed up, really. Partly my own fault for being a bit of a hermit, but in my defense, everyone else sort of dealt with being brought here in different ways, and a lot of that was kind of hiding.
I agree. If I could, I would hide forever. I think that's
Yeah.
a little bit impossible being a doctor, though.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it must be a difficult job. You kind of always doing stuff for other people. Um, but
Yeah. Back home, I didn't have many friends.
I
I think I've
understand
made more
though.
friends here.
I'm
I think.
I'm in the same boat. I didn't really talk to anyone back in Thornwood. I just did my writing and it put money on the table, so I didn't starve and met a lot of people being here. I don't know how many consider me a friend, but for the most part, people have been quite nice. Except Rose, but
Oh, you don't like the bunny.
the bunny. You know about Soren, right?
Hmm.
I
I was one of the doctors on site at the time.
I'm sorry. We'd
It's
gotten.
fine. I just think I would have liked to know that Soren had, planned that out before it happening.
I'm surprised you didn't. Honestly, everyone seemed to be aware, other than maybe Inoki. But I really thought he'd come back. Briar said he'd come back, and anyway, my point is we were quite close, and Rose decided it would be a wonderful idea to come to my house and taunt me over his death, as well as steal several of his notebooks that he left to me in his will and completely edit them beyond recognition. I don't even know if the intact ones are around, so yeah. Just been a lot of bad things that she's been doing since she got here. How did she put it? The world has made her suffer, and so she has decided she will make everyone else suffer in turn, is kind of her philosophy.
Right.
Yeah. Did you know she can talk?
What? No, I thought.
No, she writes in a book to, I guess, better hide her intentions. But she spoke to me, spoke to Soren. Don't know who else she's spoken to, but it's all just another one of her lies. Everything she says is just a lie or designed to upset people, it seems.
I'll not trust that one then.
Yeah, I mean, her job before getting here was that of a thief, but I guess I would be careful.
I don't think that's a job.
I mean, I guess you can get money from it, but I definitely isn't a legal thing. Um, yeah, they're one of the people here that Briar really doesn't have a tolerance for, and I can honestly see why. Um, yeah, not a. fun sort of experiences, I guess, but just do be careful. I I like to hope they would be against robbing a place of medical care, but honestly, I don't think if they're willing to rob a dead man that they're anything goes against. I don't even
Yeah.
think they have morals. Um,
I wouldn't like to see what would happen if they snuck in here.
yeah, I hopefully they haven't already.
It's not good to make her angry.
Who?
Huh?
Um, nothing. I probably just hearing things. Um,
Did I say something?
I thought so, but lack of sleep does things, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah, I have not been handling things well since the tournament. Um,
I'm sure. Loss of a friend's quite hard.
yeah, I never really had a friend or Soren, so um, yeah, but that nothing can be done, so I'm just trying to move forward. Um,
If Briar said they'll come back, they'll probably come back.
I don't know. They should have been back by now at this point, but I don't think anyone's seen him, so I don't believe Briar would lie about something like that. But I know Siren didn't come back either, so there's obviously exceptions, even if it just I'm kind of losing hope at this point. But yeah, I'm
Hope's a tricky thing. I get it.
yeah. I'm sorry to make this so morbid. I
It's
guess I just
okay.
had a lot
I
on my
don't mind
mind.
this. This is kind of part of my job. I also
Part
do just
doctor,
care
part
about people.
therapist. Well, it makes sense given the profession. You kind of have to care about people on some level to do what you do. It's
Yeah.
very impressive. I can't imagine how hard it must be dealing with people who are so hurt or on death's door, even. It must be a lot. So, honestly, I commend you. I know I wouldn't have well, stomach for it probably isn't the right word, but it would definitely be a lot.
Sometimes I feel like I'm not strong enough for it.
Sometimes pushing forward, even though you think that is the way you prove you are.
I definitely think I'm smarter than, I don't know. I mean, I guess I was more forced into the whole doctor thing because of how smart I was.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I've never done good with friends.
Well, work life balance is a tricky thing. I mean, if I couldn't manage it as a journalist, I can't imagine how much harder it must have been as a doctor.
I had a home, but I slept in it maybe twice a year.
Oh, that's awful, Era. I mean, I hope you've been getting some more rest here.
I've been sleeping in the sofa.
You should get a bedroom.
Um, if I build a bedroom in the hospital, it's considered unhealthy, but I'll consider it.
I mean, I get you could put it somewhere else. I mean, there is an inn. It's free. It's down the
Did
road.
stay there my first night.
That's good. That's good at least. But you should think about getting a bed somewhere. I mean, the sofa is very comfortable, but I can't imagine it will be great on your back in the long term.
It's okay. I'm tiny.
I suppose. But do make sure you're taking care of yourself and not just others.
Yeah, I try.
I guess that's all any of us really can do. Um,
Yeah.
but I,
What I know, I'm just a doctor.
yeah. Um, I hope everyone else here has been treating you well. I don't know how
Yeah,
many people
everyone's
you've
been
met.
nice.
That's
I think
good.
I've met most people.
That's definitely good. Um,
I met Silas and Con. I did a blood test on them, actually, a DNA test.
oh, really?
They asked me to. They even supplied the DNA testing kit.
Oh, wow. Any interesting? Well, I guess that's doctor-patient confidentiality. Actually, I shouldn't ask.
Yeah, you should ask them sometime, though.
I definitely should. I'm guessing it's to do with their relation to each other. I feel like Con told me they were adopted siblings, and then I heard they were actual
Mm-hmm.
siblings, and it just got very complicated. Um, but I definitely will need to ask them next time I see them. I've kind of been avoiding people recently, so I should probably stop that. But it's just been kind of hard to want to be out recently. But
Yeah.
yeah, Con and Silas are very lovely. I haven't spoken to Silas too often, but he seems nice. Um, can't help but be a little wary, but I think I'm just bad with people.
Mm-hmm. Silas is nice.
Mm,
Con's a bit
yeah.
crazy.
Did you hear about the time he took a knife to the abs?
No.
I I think Soren told me about it. It was they were drinking at the tavern and Elwyn decided to try and throw a knife to hit an apple on Soren's head. Um and Con was worried that Elwyn would miss and so jumped in front of Soren and the knife hit Con's chest and just bounced right off. No damage or anything. Just I don't know if the knife was just blunt or if Con has abs of
Which app is
steel.
that guy?
I mean, he is a Gorgon, so I'm guessing their skin might be tougher than most's. Whole snake thing. Um, but yeah, Con seems like a rather strong individual, which I guess is good being a mechanic. He's very kind, though. Um,
Mm-hmm.
very
Yeah.
go with the flow kind of guy. Um,
Um, who else?
hmm.
Anuki's cool.
Yeah, Anuki's
They're
lovely.
very
I
sweet. Sweet
very
child.
sweet. I do worry about them running that farm all by themselves, but I've
Oh,
offered to
yeah.
help and they never really come ask for it. Seems like they're used to it, which I don't know how to
Mm-hmm.
feel about. I mean, I know they're like somewhere in their teens, despite how short they are, but that's still a lot of work to be dumped on them. Um,
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work to be dumped on anyone.
yeah, but they're used to it. It makes me wonder what their parents were like. Hmm.
You know, considering we all ended up here, I don't know how good any of our family lives were.
Do you know why we're all here? I mean, I don't mean your specific reason, I mean the general.
Um, I'm afraid not.
Um, I guess my best understanding of it is everyone Briar brought to Gardenfell did something that, whether intentional or not, had an effect on this town. or the people in it. It's kind of hard to say what that could be. I know at least one person has killed somebody. Um, don't know who, but yeah, just actions that link us to this place and its downfall, more or less, or I guess anything that could have upset Briar, um, or her wife, probably. But yeah, a lot of people don't know their reasons. I,
Yeah.
so, you know, I've kind of been seeing it as a Raya wants us to make up for what we did, whether we realize what we did or not. So, and
What I did.
it could be a very mundane, simple action. Doesn't even need to have been a crime. I just wrote an article about this place. Wasn't anything horrendous or overly bashing, but people took it negatively, I guess. So yeah, um,
I don't think I did anything, so that's confusing.
you're not the only one who's in that boat. I've asked a few people, and very few of them seem to know. But I guess life is a bit of a butterfly effect. Something that is completely unrelated to this place could have had a reaction that just ricocheted into this, and maybe you're being pinned the blame on or something. I don't know. My reason is just very direct because it was an
I'm just a
article about the town.
doctor. I mean,
I can't speak for you or your life, but I don't know. The only person who's not meant to be here is Elwyn, and I can't imagine Briar making a mistake like that. Um, I'm sorry. Um, I just think it's good for
hmm?
people to know, I guess.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. I was just apologizing. I feel like I keep ruining the mood. I feel like it's something people deserve to know. I mean, we're not all just here
Apologizing for what?
randomly. I, um, you know what? Never mind. We can just move on, I guess. Um,
Okay.
yeah. Um, anyone else you've met or been curious about?
Um, I met Odessa. They were really nice. We had a conversation the other day, and we're gonna be business partners now, so that's good.
That's
Um,
wonderful. Yeah, it's good we have two people with medical experience. And hopefully, neither of you get too overwhelmed.
I think honestly, Odessa's a little glad to just have me here.
Yeah. Um. Sorry. Ugh. Now I've done it.
What?
I placed the tea by
Oh.
accident. Just gonna drink that. But good. Um. but no, Odessa is very lovely. Um. A little intimidating sometimes, surprisingly, but
I didn't
um.
think so.
I don't know. I think I just get spooked easily, maybe, but they're usually incredibly sweet. Um,
Am I spooky?
so far, no. I guess I'm just sensitive to, I don't know, tone or something, but Odessa's been nothing but lovely, really. Um, I just wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
No, yeah. Who else? Oh, I met Soren. Uh, um, oh, I met Val, but I didn't speak to them a lot.
Yeah, Val's been going through a lot. Um, Siren, the first person who died, was actually their roommate, neighbor. They knew each other before they got here, so it's been hard on them, I think. Everything.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Um yeah. They've not been coping with it well. I mean, last time I saw them, they were kind of drinking their sorrows away, and yeah. Um
Sounds like you guys actually really needed a doctor.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, Val's drinking a bit too much. I'm pretty sure Black Maya's just completely an alcoholic. Um I mean, we technically already have a therapist, but I don't think anyone has ever booked a session with Lepion, so maybe they should. Um,
Yeah.
I say that when I also haven't, which is a bit hypocritical, but um, anyway, um, yeah, we having a doctor around is definitely a good thing. Is very appreciated. How is
Hmm.
putting this place together been going? Have you managed to get all the equipment that you need? I can't imagine it was easy.
It's been interesting enough. I mean, I've managed to get stuff okay. But I've never been the builder type, so it's been strange.
I can understand that. I've never really done any building. The most I've built is a little hutch for my pet bunny. But
Would you like to see more?
yeah, I'd love to. Um,
Yeah, so this is a consultation room. This
okay.
is basically where you meet the doctor. It's not finished.
That's
This
okay.
is one patient room.
Cool.
It's another one that's not finished, but it'll have two beds in it. It'll be like a ward.
Ah, I see. That's nice.
Hmm. And then upstairs isn't finished yet, so just be careful.
Okay, I will be.
So this
Oh,
is a
surgical.
surgical room,
Oh, I see.
and this is like intensive care.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So like after.
yeah.
And then upstairs is gonna be my office.
Wonderful. Well,
And then I have the basement.
uh, huh. I guess that's for storage and stuff then. Um,
Yeah, there's some physical therapy rooms, and there's gonna be a
oh.
calming room, which is for when you're overwhelmed.
Oh, that's very
And there's gonna
nice.
be records, and well, this is self-explanatory.
Ah, yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I guess we've already kind of
It's
had to use
nice.
it, but yeah, you've done a wonderful
PT,
job with all of this,
calm room.
honestly.
This is gonna be storage, and then there's a cleaning cupboard, which isn't done.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, it looks great. Honestly, I'm impressed you've got this all set up so quickly.
Yeah,
um,
it's been slow.
well,
Um,
it's looking great. Um,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I hope you've been getting um a hold of all the things that you need. I know some
I have.
that's good. I know some stuff can be kind of hard to get your hands on around here. Since we don't have, normal shops or anything, um but you know what I mean. Um this is a weird question, but I mean, given you have
Hmm?
a surgical area and all that stuff and have done the blood test, have you ever thought about doing like blood drives or anything?
First off, yeah, that's a really strange question.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Um,
I was just thinking, I really hope we won't need to do it, but I'm not a medical person, but I know sometimes people need blood for various things, and I mean, the only people we can really get it from here is, you know, the people
well,
who
what
are
else do you
here.
need it for if not surgery?
I mean, that's the main thing, just having a, I mean, I imagine it could be useful for you if anyone ever needed it for surgery. I know some people use
Hmm.
it for magical practices, but I'm mainly thinking about it as a,
Magical practices?
yeah, um, blood magic is a thing, but I mainly think it would
Is
be,
it?
yeah, not super heavily practiced. I actually, uh, remember I mentioned Siren?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they died because they used their own blood and bled out.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I don't think many people here do blood magic, but on one hand, I'd rather anyone who doesn't have to just use their own stuff and die, but
Hmm.
mostly, I think it would be good if anyone does ever need a transfusion to just have a supply on hand, because,
Um,
I don't know. I'm
yeah.
really hoping
I
that
mean, I'll
would be
consider
needed.
it once the
Yeah, I mean,
hospital's up and running. I'll consider it.
yeah, I mean, you're the medical professional, obviously. I just came to my mind seeing the surgical area and I was
No,
like,
I
it
do think
definitely
it's
could
a
be
good
useful.
idea.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it came across as weird. I don't know much about medical
I'll
practices.
be honest, as a
Sorry.
non-medical professional, it does come off sort of weird, but
I
it's
didn't mean it
okay.
like that. I'm sorry. It
As
just
long as
came
you
to
don't
my
have any
mind.
malicious intent with a blood drive.
No, of course I don't. I don't want anyone else here getting hurt, and I don't know. I guess I just want every base to be covered.
Hmm.
Um I just don't want to lose anyone again. Um
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was, yeah. I truly didn't mean anything weird by it.
It's fine. I think you're cool, so I don't mind.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Um
Hmm.
um yeah. I guess, has there been anything else you've been up to other than setting this place up?
No. Oh, well, there was Tuesday.
Tuesday? What happened Tuesday? I honestly, I was away. Um
Oh, so I heard that there was something going on in the Adventurers Guild, so I
uh-huh.
went over and um something about something with the border and that it was going to shrink and kill all of us, and we had
Oh,
to go and do trials to get stuff. And I went with Alex and we did a trial and I had to kill a bunny and I was really sad, but I
oh.
killed other things and we won and I got a wish.
Well, that 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 that's a lot. Um, I, I'm guessing
Hmm.
I don't even know where to go with that. I mean, I'm guessing the barrier's fine now. You all got the stuff. It's not gonna
Well,
kill
we're still
us.
standing.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm guessing this is a magic briar thing, and that's probably why I've not seen
Yeah, it's
briar in a
something I don't
while.
understand.
Yeah, yeah. Briar's magic is very complicated and extensive.
Yeah, I don't get magic. All I do is this sort of stuff.
Oh, that's fair. I am. studied it in school quite intensively, so I get the basics of it, but a lot of what Briar does is, well, more stuff that has been theorized to be possible than ever proven to be possible, so it kind of speaks to just how
Yeah,
strong she is, I guess. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, it's good that you guys got the stuff. I hope you and Alex had a good time. Honestly, I surprised I didn't see Alex. I was right by his home for a while. Um,
Mm-hmm. I met more people there.
oh, really? Um, like who?
This small one.
Cricket?
No, I'd met Cricket before that.
Small one. Um,
Cricket's brother or something.
oh, what is it? Scarab? Honestly, I don't believe I've met him yet. Not heard many great things, honestly. Seems to, um, what's the
He
word?
was kind of mean, yeah. He was a bit
Yeah,
of a grump.
yeah, I've heard he's quite grumpy and, kind of a lit fuse, ready to burst at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I've, I guess I've not had the pleasure of meeting him yet, if you could call it that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I hope he didn't give you too much grief, or at least don't take it personally. He seems to have it out for everyone, especially Briar. Um,
It's okay.
it's good at least, but sounds like quite a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
I wish though. I'm guessing that's something Briar's giving as a reward.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine there'll be limits, but I hope you make the most of it. I won't pry. It
Yeah.
feels like one of those
I'm
birthday
excited.
things.
Yeah, you can't tell someone your wish, then it won't come true.
Exactly, exactly. But I guess I wished you the best with it.
I like that pun. I think that was a pun. Did I get
I
it right?
I guess it's more of a wordplay, but sure.
I got it right.
You did.
Um, do you want me to walk you home?
Um, no, no, I think I should be okay. I don't live that far, and the tea has definitely helped clear my head, so I should be fine. But I
Well,
really do
I don't mind. I
appreciate.
can walk you.
No, no, it's
I'm kind of worried. I kind of want to make sure that you don't collapse again.
okay. You can walk me to the door. I guess that's fine. I promise I'm okay. I just it unfortunately just happens. I have quite a
The
difficult.
doctor prescribes sleep.
I was just about to say I have quite the difficult time sleeping, and given all the things happening recently and stress, it's just gotten
Mm-hmm.
a bit more difficult. I have slept. I slept for like a day, but that
Yeah.
was a while
Well,
ago, and I don't know if it was
I
really
hope the tea
restful.
helps.
It definitely has. I should have brought some of my lavender tea with me when I went to gather things, but it's fine. I'll be sure to get some rest. I promise. Um,
Mm-hmm. That's good. Where do you live? Over here?
yeah, just along this path. It's not all that far. Um, yeah, you can see it from here just about.
Oh.
It's just a old cottage one of the previous residents used to own. Right, said I could stay in it, so I have been. Um,
Wow. Just a small cottage?
I mean, okay, it's not that small, but it technically is a
Is that
cottage.
a sunroom?
That's the dining room. Yeah. Um,
Sorry,
I
I'm nosy.
that's okay.
Whoa.
I say I'd show you around, but it's probably quite a mess in there. So
That's
another
okay.
day. When I've had time to clean.
My
But
OCD will get the better of me.
yeah, I mean, feel free to pop round in the future if you ever need anything, or I don't know, want me to return the tea. I can make you some myself next time.
I definitely will. I think
Wonderful.
we're gonna be good friends.
Yay! I do hope so. Well,
Yeah,
I'll get in and get some rest. You have a safe trip back, I guess. Um,
I will.
Careful of the night terrors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Well,
night.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, it was good to meet you, Jasper.
Bye, Era. Huh, what an interesting individual. I'm not sure if I should call them airheaded or I don't know. I do feel like I made a bit of a fool out of myself though. What? Hey, I've noticed that you haven't been home for a bit, so I've decided to make myself at home while you're gone. I mostly wanted to see if anyone would drop by to check on you, but nobody came. Not a single soul. Coraline, what is this? Who? I. I'm gonna kill that fucking rabbit. God. It's my house. Really funny, out of everyone at the tournament, not a single one bothered to try and stop him. Didn't even have to try. That's awful placement, you stupid fucking rabbit. I can't deal with this. You're supposed to keep the house safe, Coraline. You have a knife because you're supposed to keep people like her out. I I don't even it's here, they're everywhere. I don't know if I can even deal with this. I don't know. Asked by the fraud agency to collect some lovely literature. I was shocked to see so many glasses and balls scattered around. Took a picture, share I don't want to deal with this. I really don't want to deal with this right now. I don't want it. I don't. No, I don't really. I'll the gate's open, Bongo. You can come out whenever, just enjoy the fire. I can't deal with this right now. Bye. I'm burning the sheets. I don't wanna deal with this. I don't wanna deal with this right now. I don't wanna deal with this right now. This is the last thing. Okay. I'm sleeping in here. And I will deal with that tomorrow. I'll deal with it tomorrow. Yippee! There's a lot more notes where those came from, but I'm gonna save those for a later stream. Soren is definitely still dead, guys. Soren is so dead. I've got 5 messages from Lucky. Lucky is being silly. Lucky isn't even watching. Oh, thank you so much for the subs. Thank you for the subs, Ash. You're so sweet. Now my cough still being a persistent annoyance, but you know, we deal with it. We deal. But hey, I'm getting better from being ill. I'm still not 100%, but I'm better. And we're gonna go downstairs and grab my coffer. Oh my god, there's so many of these. I'm gonna try and not look at most of the notes. Because I want to save them for like during lore streams, but I made this coffer specifically to store all of these. So I have lovely note 2, lovely note 1, the camera that they bought from my agency, well, my what do you call it? Thingamabob. I'm forgetting words. And I'm keeping all these glass item frames. Lucky isn't getting them back. Lucky lost the privilege. To Pocopias and help. It seems really fun. I've seen people playing it and it seems... That's the bitch. It seems really good. I just don't have a Switch 2 to hop on and play it. Seems good. Also, I did legitimately take all of your things, Zeal. Everything that was in your agency I have taken. And it is now in this backpack. Actually, I'm pretty sure I had a second backpack in here that was meant to have things for you in it. Oh, actually, no, I think this might have been that backpack where I moved all the things that were in it into this. Oh yeah, it was just the books. It was just these books. So I'm gonna leave that there. So the film from the agency, yeah, and then bought the camera from the news outlet. How dare she? But yeah, things are here. And then, yeah, I don't have much other plans for lore. I don't want to immediately end because it's been a while since I've just chatted to chat and we've gotten to hang out. Oh yeah, that's something I should probably comment on, isn't it? I have a bear now. Let me show you guys the Bosco again. Whilst I held back his these. I didn't hold it back. I released it. This is Bosco. He's my mutant teddy bear. They're from the Companions mod. I didn't think I could get any in the barrier. Yeah, they're so cool. So they start as normal cute teddy bears and you tame them with a needle? You tame them with a needle, which is really easy to make. And then when you tame them, you can then use what is it? It's some kind of lighter. Yeah, it's this. You use the eternal lighter on them and then it mutates them into this. And if I feed it lava, it gives me this mutant flesh, which I needed to make this. My stuff. I have a cool scythe now, but it's a pickaxe.
I don't know if you can hear me, but you're so cool. Mwah.
I can hear you, and you're so cool. I love you. Thank you for lore
No,
today.
you're cooler. I love you.
I love
Thank you for
you.
lore.
Hope you enjoyed. My stream can still hear you, by the way. Just so you know.
Hi, Jess Stream.
Hi. We love Jam Jimmy Can Fly. Everyone should follow Jam Jimmy Can Fly.
Oh, whoa.
We love Jam. Yeah, you should go and get more
Whoa.
rest because you're silly and doing more stuff today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and play more Valorant and anger myself more
Have fun. I love
because I have
you.
an R. So bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
There goes Jam Jimmy Can Fly. We love Jam Jimmy Can Fly. We wanted our characters to meet for a bit. And I thought it would just be very, very cutesy to have Jasper pass out um outside of the thing. And I was right. It was fun and silly and cutesy. Let me swap over to my stuff. Also, yeah, uh, I only skimmed through the book. I'll look through it properly now because I got it. I didn't realize I was gonna have it in the last stream that I did. I didn't know Elle had left me anything. Um, and then Elle wanted a response before a stream they did last week, so I did that off camera. If you guys wanna see that, you should. Well, Elle's video won't be out yet, but you should check that out whenever it happens, and it'll be so cool and so fun. But yeah, I now have all of the stuff from companions, the blood stuff. But the thing is, the sword is only 11 points of damage and my resonance is 13. So I'm using that still. And then this stuff is equal to my um other things. The only difference is my axe has Silk Touch and this one has Fortune. So actually I might move this to just being over here with all of this stuff. My fishing rod that I have never once used. And I'll find something else to fill that gap in my box. Doing all the column problems and you're dead. You caused so many problems on you dead. I feel like Jasper's just getting into like the what's the 5 stages of grief, guys? Actually, I think she's doing them out of order because she's already hit acceptance, but she's kind of just getting angry at this point. Because of a certain banani. But that's okay. Nothing will go wrong with it. We have some exciting things going on the server though. Tomorrow is modpack update, so I'll actually have some more things to stream casually on the server soon, which will be really, really fun. And I cough and I die. But yeah, update on me. I've just been getting over being deathly ill, and sick. It's not actually deathly ill or anything. There's like a meningitis thing going around right now, which I found out I had as a child. And didn't realize that was what it was, but that was what it was. So that's fun. But yeah, I didn't have that. I just had a really nasty cold because my niece is at nursery and getting germs from everything and passing them on to everyone else. I no die. I just have a fucky throat and it started acting up as we got further into the lore and everything. But you know, that is chill. We have good time, good fun, awesome sauce. But yeah, I'm recovering. I'm doing okay. There's been a lot of lore stuff going on. If people didn't get to see it, I've been around a little bit. If you haven't seen Zeal's streams, spoiler alert. But you know, Spades and Soren might have been having some conversations, and then we had an event on Tuesday, which is what Jam was talking about. Where people do a bunch of trials, which I set up one of them. And then Elle set up the other, and then we had a naturally gen structure for the third one, and Lizzie wrote a bunch of cool books for it, so that's really fun. We love that. It's exciting. But yeah, 3 people on the server are getting cool wishes. And I think the people getting those wishes is Era, which is Jam's character, Scarab, which is Shadow's character, Shadow of Nevermore. And then the lovely Selwyn, the lovely Zealous Muse, who is my Pookie. See? So many of better perspectives. Excuse you. You're my favorite perspective, and I'm not biased because you're Pookie. What do you mean? It's also not because you're just in chat right now. What do you mean? No, for real, it isn't. I generally just really like watching your perspectives. I did stay up till 3 a.m. the other day to watch Zeal stream and take a bunch of screenshots of it, which I actually still need to send you for your thumbnails. Um, you're just cute and I love you and you're awesome and I'm gonna show up to your stuff if I can because it's fun. Yippee, yippee, yippee. No, I don't think I will. I'm method acting my character. If Jasper doesn't sleep, I won't sleep. I'm kidding. I do get plenty of rest. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Um, yeah, we had a lot of stuff going on whilst I was sick that I had to kind of push through being sick to be, which probably delayed me coming back to stream. Um, but speaking of streams, obviously we have today. I'm gonna be live on Sunday as well, with some more lore, and then I think next stream after that is gonna be Wednesday, and then there'll probably be another one pretty soon after Wednesday. We just haven't settled on a date yet, which I need to talk to somebody about. Glares at you. Hi, Rowan. No, you're not allowed to method act Sora. Don't become an alcoholic. Rowan, stop him. Rowan. What is okay? We have fun. Yeah, you threatened to method act Sora, and that's not allowed. No. Hot. I am gonna grab you when I finish stream because I need to figure a thing out. But yeah, I've just been recovering over being sick and then making a shit ton of models for people because I like to make things for my friends. Um, and I would love to show them, but I cannot because they're for later. Later. And it'll be so cool and so awesome. I've been learning so much Figura stuff by just offering to do model shit for people and trying to make it work. I don't really understand a lot of like I understand the scripting on like a basic level, but I don't understand a lot of the additional scripts you add on top of it, like swinging or physics or any of that stuff. I'm just gonna steal the code from other stuff because it saves me time and effort. Um, it's on his healing arc right now, so maybe I'll we can you can method act as soon as you learn about real food. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about with VC earlier, but I don't know if anyone noticed it. Over here, Zeal, are all of the foods and drinks that I picked out that Jasper likes. That's why I have all of these saved. You should do this. You should go through all of the cooking mods and you should get a list of foods that Soren likes on your favorites because it's fun and silly. And then we can make him his favorite food. Um I put my fingers together cutely. By default, it's just A. So if you hover over any item and press the A key, it saves it over here. I think when you click on it, you can also hit the bookmark recipe button and it saves it there, but it saves it with the icon. So that one's for specific. So if I do that, it's gonna simply save the crafting recipe. But if I do the automated one, um, it'll save it in the automated recipe. But if you just go over it with A, it does all of them. I think you can also change the keybind for that, but I leave mine on A because it's easy. Um, shepherd's pie, steak and potatoes, anything chocolate, whiskey. Make a goddamn real list. We should have a stream. I mean, if only you were alive. We should have a stream where we just force feed Soren a bunch of foods to see what he enjoys. The cooking stream. Make a better list. I fight you, I fight you. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do right now. But until the mod update tomorrow, I don't know if there is. I'll still burn something down. We could prank Lucky. You guys want to prank Lucky? How should I prank Lucky? Lucky's at work right now. Lucky has left notes all over my house. I could get retribution and just put a bunch of notes around Lucky's. I do have writable paper. No. Okay. Wait a goddamn minute. Um, that's not a terrible idea. Because guess who made Lucky a Botania room of moss in their basement? This guy. Um, let's get some lavender. I actually don't want red lotus. Yeah, I don't want poppies either. I'm changing my mind. Let's do cornflowers because it will traumatize my chat specifically. Um, and we should get some bluebells, and I'll even throw in some hyacinth. Oh wait, and we can't forget the tulips. Okay, let's get a Luckies. Cave Zora and Zoroark and Piplup. Hell yeah, my babies. My babies. Not the hyacinth. Why not the hyacinth? What's wrong with the hyacinth? Zeal, you need to explain. I'm gonna explain. Explain while I find my way into Lucky's basement. Where is Lucky's basement? I know I have it somewhere. It's the hidden depths below. This is Lucky's basement. That's my warp stone because I gave it to Lucky. Yeah, I put all these cute little things around. You have hyacinth trauma? My chat has cornflower trauma because it represented the evil, no good tyrannical god who wanted to commit genocide on the last server that I ran. So I like to torment them. Because I'm a great streamer. Yeah, let's remove this big one. Do it like that. Then place just some of those ones. Yeah, I think that's cute. Then we'll put that one back down there. This one can go here. Actually, how did I do that? Somehow I fucked this up like royally. Okay. Let's put you there. You good there. Okay, I see. I know I made it 2, and now I'm changing it from being 2. Because I want to put a sign in the center, and I can't really put a sign in the center if it is not like this. So we'll put this here. And now let's steal a sign from Lucky. I think over here is where Lucky is on the wall, apparently. Because I know Lucky probably kept all the pink signs that I wrote I love you on. I did prank Lucky a bit ago with just a bunch of signs that said, I love you. I love you. And I cannot find it. I think that's... yeah. Am I simply blind? No, I don't see any signs in here. How about I just steal all of Lucky's things? No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not mean. I'm not mean and evil. I'm not that mean and evil, at least. You're right. I just wanted to be cool. Lucky's a hoarder. Okay, it's not down here. Is it upstairs? I don't know why it would be up here. There are some chests here. Well, actually, no, I can't use a strawberry sign because that's broken. Strawberry signs are broken. Also, Lucky is also an alcoholic. Well, oh well. No, I think Lucky just burnt all the signs. So, yeah, that's pretty easy to just get out of. It's not even a locked one. Hey, my stuff that I hoard is useful, okay? My stuff is useful. Oh, wait, there's also... Oh, that's just a camera, never mind. My stuff that I hoard is useful. Let's just go to my house. Chasing the cornflower. I did, that was silly. That was so silly goofy of me, wasn't it? It's just a fun time. Okay, I know I won't have any cherry signs, because I used all of them at Lucky's. Do you even actually have any cherry? I do have some cherry wood. Yay! Okay. Get out of this. And then boop 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 boop. And I guess while I'm here, I can also grab some glow ink. And we just need one sign. It's useful someday. My stuff is always useful. Because everyone always needs something, and I always have what they need. I'm awesome like that. Hey, somebody give me what to write on this sign to Lucky. I kind of want a Persona reference. Also, I am just realizing that this is not centered to the doorway, so I am now going to move it again. I'm gonna move it one to the left. Because it is annoying me. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Eh? Oh. I'm not good at this. Five days. I could just put something vague like that. It would be silly goofy. Okay, we'll put those. You want that to go there. You. Eh? Oh, okay, wait, I got it. Okay, I did it. I did it. I'm good and I'm smart and I know what I'm doing. Totally. Loki, I'm gonna look up a Persona quote. That might be freaky. Let's do Persona 3. Because anyone who doesn't know, Lucky is obsessed with Persona. And it's very funny. And I also love Persona. So we're gonna bully. The arcana is by which all is revealed. That's a good one. Okay. Megan, you play it. She also wants me to play it. You should play it though, I think. You know what? Oh, what was that I was thinking of earlier? I was thinking, Zeal, you'd really like Resident Evil 7 because it has similar haunted vibes as the Fear thing that you were showing. Obviously, it's very different because it's a horror game, but it's like you're going into the middle of nowhere into this place that looks abandoned and it's all full of freaky shit. Um yeah, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard with Ethan Winters, where you're trying to save your wife Mia Winters. It's a great game. If you've seen it, then that's very cool. But I think you would enjoy it. I think you'd enjoy most Resident Evil, because I love Resident Evil. Escape time. It delivers us all to the same end. And on the back, I'm just gonna put not law, get fucked, love, J. Don't pay attention to Ari. No, it's really really good. So, Resident Evil Trip, Resident Evil 9 is out, guys, and if you haven't seen it, you should. It's beautiful. Resident Evil has like a really strange, weird like history about, well, not strange and weird history, but more so a complicated history because of like just the video game industry at the time and, you know, what they thought, the direction they took the series and the way that they've kind of brought it back in recent years. It's like original Resident Evil was like stagnant camera. You're going through a house and there are zombies and it's just like a zombie game, a survival horror zombie game where you have to manage your equipment, your ammo and all that kind of stuff while killing the zombies and making it through all the rooms. Does have a remake, but it's not a modern remake. It's quite an old one still because it's the oldest game in the series. And then they had Resident Evil 2, which is kind of the one that most people remember as kind of launching everything into bigger popularity. It's where Leon Kennedy comes from. And Resident Evil 3 had the same characters as RE1, but it was set at the same time as RE2. Then Resident Evil 4 was the first one that I ever played, the initial version of that on the Wii my dad had, where Leon Kennedy is trying to save the president's daughter, Ashley Graham, from some cult maniacs, all the while super secret agent Ada Wong is like in the background working for evil people. And then 5 and 6 happened. And people really don't like 5 and 6 because on one hand, they're a little bit politically insensitive. And they also went really heavy into the action side of thing because Resident Evil's always been a bit of what most people just refer to as camp. There's parts in Resident Evil 4 where Leon like does impossible jumps or leaps or backflips. There's an iconic scene of him walking up to a wall to grab something and then two zombie ladies chainsaw behind the wall and he puts his foot on the wall and backflips away. And it's awesome, but it's also so ridiculous. And there's a lot of stuff like that in RE, and they kind of went balls to the walls of it in 5 and 6, but trying to be like that cool guy kind of thing. So instead of being a survival horror, it kind of just became a action game with horror elements. And the story kind of went all over the place, and a lot of people weren't very happy with it. And so 7 was kind of them trying to bring RE back. They'd done the RE2 remake, which had gotten a massive amount of like praise and success. Actually, I don't know if RE2 remake came before or after the 7 was released. I don't actually know. I'll have to actually check that because I don't actually know. But at the very least, RE2 is very heavily well received, and Resident Evil 7 was kind of their return to form on the horror aspect, and to go more into the horror aspect, they made it a first-person game, had a complete new cast of characters never seen before, until Chris Redfield shows up at the end, who is from Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil Free, I think he's also prominent in. He's around in a lot of the games, doing things and stuff. He's Claire Redfield's big brother. Um, Horror like Outlast to enjoy. I've not seen much of I mean, I know what Outlast is. I know it exists. I've always been an RE girl because I grew up with Resident Evil 4 and it's always been my baby. I love it. I love Leon Kennedy and his beautiful ass. One of the only men ever. I just like talking about his ass because it's a meme on the internet right now. People always zoom in on it and it's really funny to me. Um yeah, and I love what they've been doing because Resident Evil 8 was very much a like not a return to form. Resident Evil 7 was a return to form in terms of the like survival horror aspect. It was very scary, had a lot of creepy ass things and like crazy things in it. Resident Evil 8 took 7 and then 4 and made a baby, and it wasn't very scary. It had certain parts that were scary, but a lot of it was just we're really playing with the what a biological weapon is here and kind of bringing a bit more fantasy into it. Like Lady Dimitrescu, technically not a vampire, but she does function like a vampire. She has to consume human blood and flesh and all that stuff to stop her body from endlessly mutating and regenerating, which is what happens when you do her boss fight. Her body is just like she's not eaten in a while because all the townspeople are dead and she hasn't gotten to eat Ethan. So she mutates uncontrollably into a horrid, hideous monster. Um, and we got a guy with like metal controlling powers. We got a girl who can turn invisible and just talks through her dolls. That part of the game is probably the scariest because it makes you completely helpless, takes away all your items, and has the creepy ass baby thing. And it kind of is a mix between like real high, like it feels fantasy, but everything about it is grounded and rooted in the science that Ari is known for. And then they take it like another step forward when they have the DLC where you play as Ethan's daughter Rose, and she's going through like it's very Alice in Wonderlandy of her going through these memories of what her father went through in a twisted, distorted way, and it's 10 times more horrifying. Because at the very least, Ethan is just a normal guy. In Resident Evil 8, he's had military training, but before that, he was just a normal guy who knew how to shoot a gun. Just a normal American man, basically. Ever will. It's really good. I know, like, I'm not a big fan of horror games. I like lore and stuff of them. I watch a lot of the Poppy Playtime game theory videos, but if there is a horror game that if you're a story lover, then I recommend Ari as like a horror game that you should play because it's a full franchise of connecting stories, which are very, very interesting. It just really depends on your horror tolerance. I'd say if you want something that isn't very scary, RE8 is your best bet, but unfortunately you kind of need to know the story of RE7 to play 8. So 4 is also really good, whether it be the original 4 or the remake of 4, because you don't strictly need to know anything about RE2 or 3 or 1 to enjoy and play RE4. It just gives you context as to Ada and Leon's relationship. But I didn't have that as a kid, and I still got through it fine. RE2 I've also heard is a very, very good starting point for people, the remake specifically, because it's just very good. And people don't really like 3 because it was outsourced. But yeah, and RE9 just came out, and they have a perfect blend of that action stuff and the fear, because they introduced Grace. And Grace is like an FBI agent, but she obviously doesn't do field work very often. And has a lot of trauma and anxiety. There's literally a part of the game where she has a panic attack and passes out. So, you get to watch her as you go through the games as she, like, slowly becomes more steady at shooting and using her gun and a bit more, like, confident in herself. But also she's incredibly resourceful. She gets, like, tied up upside down at one point and manages to get herself out through just her own intelligence. So she's a very, like, capable character. She's just riddled with anxiety, which I relate to. And then her parts of the game are, like, very I'm scared and terrified, and it puts you in her shoes and the mindset. Whereas Leon's part of the games is like, this isn't his first rodeo, this isn't even his second. He's been doing this for years now. And he might be in, like, his early 50s, but he knows what he's doing. And when you play as him, it's such a breath of fresh air. It's like, yeah, I can do this. but then he's also just riddled with his own stuff going on and his own sickness, which is like, I won't spoil much of the game other than those bits I've talked about, but it's really good, and I think it's the best handled. um Resident Evil always does like the 3 act structure of giving you 3 different locations to kind of be in. um so the first location is sort of like a clinic, and then the second location is a city, and then a science facility. And it's the first, maybe not the first time, I think RE8 might be the first time, but it's one of the few times where that transition between those areas being so different has actually felt like it works. Because it's one of the biggest complaints about RE7 is you go from like farmhouse, you're going through this massive farmhouse and the different areas of it. So they kind of get split into 2 parts. You have the farmhouse area, and then the more proper home area with like the escape room stuff. And then at one point, then suddenly you're at a massive like ship that just has crashed. And it's to do with the story, but it's also just kind of there. I know a lot of people don't like that because it's such a big shift. But yeah, that's my RE9 rant. Or my RE rant in general. I really like Resident Evil. I wish I was confident enough to actually sit and play the games because I own a bunch of them. I'm scared. My scare tolerance is very, very weird. If I'm watching something, I'm pretty good. Because, you know, I'm not the person doing it. But I also hate jump scares. And, yeah. It's one of the reasons I don't like playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never wanted to play Five Nights at Freddy's because it takes away a lot of the control that you have. It's why the only one of those games I've considered playing has been Security Breach, because it's kind of like RE in the way that it goes about, but you know, it's not quite a survival, because you're not really gathering materials that can help you. Well, you are, but they're key items, not like, you know, ammo and shit. Sit with me, that would be fun. Maybe we can play through something one day. Actually, my favorite horror game. I don't know if you've would have played it, Zeal. My favorite horror game is Layers of Fear. It has a sequel that I've not played, but it's very psychological and I love it. It's about a painter who is trying to complete his masterpiece, and you go through his home, and the further into the game you get, the more you get to see his like psyche degenerate and what he's actually doing with those paintings. And there's a lot of like scary, freaky bits, but none of it. There's not really a jump scare or a horror you're running from. It's a psychological horror. So some things will be spooky. There's a lot of ambience, and there's like one creature maybe, but I never felt like it was like pursuing me. But it's my favorite horror game because just the stuff about it, and it's not super long. I want to play the sequel because I don't know anything about it, but that's my favorite horror game. And my favorite horror movie is Blair Witch because I like analog. Not analog. That's not even analog horror, is it? Does it count? No, it's not. It's the film. Real document. No, what's it called? There's a word for it. Live footage. Yeah, live footage. That's it. I like live footage horror. It's very, very fun. I'm trying to dip my toes into stuff like that a little bit more because I'm not a horror fan, but I do like some horror things. I just like good stories, I think. Is my kind of mindset with it. Yeah, I got on like a massive tangent there because I did my funny prank on Lucky, and I don't have anything to do now. Trying to think if there's anything around the server that I haven't shown chat. We can have like a tiny little walk because I don't think I've shown the park and stuff on stream, or the graveyard, or even the observatory I built for Rose Thunder's character. I am the only person on the server. That means I am going to sleep. I have shown chat the arena where Soren died, but I haven't shown them it like as it is, you know? I haven't shown it in the final position that it was in when he died. So we'll go and look at that. we'll do that, and then I'll probably end stream. I want to try and get to 2 hours, but oh yeah. Also, I messed with ours a lot. I've already showed some of these spells, but I can now do this. But this is where Soren died. I have to fix the sign over there still because somebody fucking broke it. I don't know who still, but it's fine. But yeah, this is fun. If you've seen Soren stream, some of the things here might make a bit more sense to you. Like the fact all of the lights changed to soul lights and fires as opposed to the normal fires that they were before. And the fact that there is soul sand underneath the floating parts that no other arena has. And you know, the whole purpose of this was just, you know, Spades Color Spiky Scheme, chessboard. It was one of my favorite arenas to make. And the whole reason why I decided to do arenas in the first place was because I was like, floating chessboard aesthetic. That's my shit. Hell yeah. So I did that. Actually I don't no, I did show Lepion's therapy place on stream. I remember doing that because that's over there. The park got built a couple of weeks ago. I think Kat and Lizzie worked on it. So this is the park. Very nice and simple. Got a big pretty fountain. There's little picnics with lesbian flags and stuff. And easels and all the cute stuff. It's very, very nice. You worked on it too? Yeah, Zeal worked on it. Zeal is so lovely. Guys, big up Zeal. We love Zeal. You guys should follow Zeal and see all the lore that Zeal does, because Zeal is awesome. That's my goat right there. That's my guy, my goat, my friendo. I love him. Love my friends. The casino isn't open yet, so we can't really go look at that. We can go to the graveyard. And fly like a bird, I wanna fly away. Hey, that reminds me, Lucky did tell me they were gonna make an offering. Over here. This is our offering to the goddess Lizzie. Ah, okay. All of those strawberries. I will update Lizzie on that. Let me find it, because me and Lizzie DM a lot. Where is it? There we go. Also, Lucky left you all, Lucky left you 6 never right points, and all these are manners, aren't they? Manners. There we go. I've been updating Lizzie. So the way this box works, is you dump stuff in here, and then Lizzie gives you a gift. Lizzie was already aware, but I'm just making sure. But yeah, so this is the cute little shrine, and it's got a little pond nearby. And then over here, isn't the signal right going? Yeah. I had a picture of the stuff that you and Simon left. And then this is the graveyard, which I made. Lizzie wanted it to be very pretty and pink and kind of the opposite of what you would expect. And I saw Simon was a bit confused about what this building was for. One, I modeled this graveyard after the one in The Sims 4, in the Life and Death pack. Sorry, Lizzie is telling me that their flight is being delayed, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill him. We both fight the airline. Fuck airlines. Fuck this airline food. Being pretty makes more. That was the purpose. That was kind of what me and Lizzie were both going for. Was we picked this area because it's near town, but not too close, because we thought it being too close would be a bit bad. Over here, there's going to be something else at some point, so we couldn't put it there. And there's going to be something up here at some point, so we're kind of just connecting the whole area together. But it's supposed to be very pretty and porcelain and kind of unnerving because of it. And then we have soul lights, so all of those. and some black flowers which also glow but also kind of bring in a bit more of that ambience. Those birds just decided they live here now. Um, and then these are fun. The soul fountains give you blindness whenever you touch them. And then we have cute little gazebos for people to sit in. But I saw Simon got a bit confused about what the purpose of this building here was. And it's really just, this is where I imagine you would perform your funerals. Like, you'd come up here and perform a eulogy while people are sat and listening. And then up here is sort of what I imagine the place that you would organize things for a funeral to be. Like, if we had a funeral director here, this is where you would sit and decide stuff. So I guess theoretically, any server people who want to put together a memorial or something, they have this space that they can use for that express purpose if they so chose. And then down here is just, you sit, you give your eulogies, you do all that stuff. And there's a couple benches around, and then here we have my Pookie. Ah, I forgot that hurts me. To your house. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? It's been almost a month. It's the first of the month. It has been, oh my god. The Pookie. The Pookie, the Pookie. Yeah, I don't know how the graves are gonna work when people have second guess. Oh, yeah. I think that's the furthest it's going to go. It's not okay. I'd say one second, please. I need to drink water because I used to hydrate like an hour ago. Okay. So the way that I see it, main town is around here. This is where I expect everyone to do their businesses and all of that kind of stuff. Over here, you get the outskirts of town. A bit more like, not random things, but like, other stuff. And then I say everything, like, past here is outside of town. So, it's not like the town is fully expanding out there, but the graveyard is here. We have Cyrus's house here, or Rose's house here. So there's something going on over there that I don't really know what's going on, but something is going on. And then there's going to be one thing here, because Lizzie didn't want it to be too far away. And I think it being here is great. But that should be the furthest anything goes. And I don't imagine people can be going to it very often, unless they are planning to visit Rose. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know how the graves are going to work when people have multiple deaths, if it's going to continue on along in a row. But that won't really work, at least up here, because there's 4 graves here, obviously. I think on most places, yeah, there's like an odd number, so it doesn't really work. Unless the graves are just going to be updated every time somebody dies. Because I don't think... Yeah, it's only a sign length of stuff. You can put stuff on the back. No, you can't put stuff on the back. I don't know how that's going to work then, but I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I'm guessing they'll just be updated. But there's about, I want to say 58 graves in here. Yeah, Elle's been playing it for the first time, I know. I hope they've been enjoying it. They're very fun. And now we'll go to Cyrus' house. Because I built, what's funny is Simon and Zeal did a stream the other day, and I saw that I predicted as soon as they were walking down this path to see where it led, that they were going to follow it over here. And I was like, I'm going to put signs up so that they know in character who this is. Because Soren is aware that Spades built an observatory for Cyrus, but I wasn't sure if Zeal would remember. So I put a sign down just in case, and for Simon's benefit, because I don't think Simon had been here before. But yeah, I built this for Rose. Rose hasn't been on in a while, but it's fine. They have a cool little like entryway with a fountain. You did help with the path, and you're so sweet. Fountain's very fun. Sometimes you get seahorses in it. It's very cool. Um, just had to fill the space down here because I knew I wanted the stairs to like go around, feel a bit grandiose. Could have made them a bit bigger, but you know, I wanted smaller so there's more space up here for a cute little garden. Just you know, some telescopes, a couple benches, that sort of thing. Getting stuck in the flowers. Um, yeah, all very normal and symmetrical, and it's got little lights and stuff. And then the inside, space things. I just put it together to fit the character and be very like fancy and posh and gold because I thought it fit and starry. So yeah, I don't know if this is ever gonna like really be seen that often. This is the actual like functional Minecraft area. Don't know how often it's gonna really be seen. I guess it depends on when Rose does lore. But yeah, it's got a cute little office and a bedroom. And then upstairs is the grand area of the actual like observatory. This is like the third observatory that I've built because I built one for Cloudy on Mithril and then I built one for myself on Mithril and now I've built one for Rose, who was on Mithril at one point, which is very, very funny. Yeah. I made it look quite pretty and celestial because I like that vibe. I think they look great. Lizzie did these in the back, by the way. The little sun and moon. Oh, it's raining. Time to trigger the lesbians. I have triggered the lesbians. Hey. Yeah. I can't think of much else. Because honestly, oh, wait, did I show... I don't know if I showed you guys Con's house. Because I did build, Magic's a new house. We'll go and look at that. Because I want to. My direction skills are terrible, but I figured it out. Yeah, this is Magic's new place that I made. They requested something, and I went, bet. And it's looking very, very cute. Very, very nice. With their motorbikes. And a nice garage area. I didn't decorate all of it. Actually, I decorated a lot of this place, but not all of it. Like, I don't know about this guy. But I set up the basis of this. Funny TV block. And, you know, sofas. And all the stuff they could want. Oh, there's a map. Into other people's houses. I mean, I will build you a house if you want, but move into my house, please. Move into my house, please. It would be cute. It would be cute. You know, it would be cute. It would be cute. Anyway, tiny little baby kitchen with a Sonic. So calling me a sexist. I've never had sex. Yeah, I'd prank people with Sonic at one point. It was great. Le bedroom with le balcony with le dragon. Tricks are out of Odysseus first. I will find a way. We'll find a way and I'll grab you and I'll spin you and it'll be a great time. Creepy ass guy. Charging station for the robots. Cute stuff. Oh, there's another thing I can show you. I won't show you the ones that Elle and Lizzie made, but I'll show you the one that I made. Because in Magic's basement, there's rooms for the constructs. So this one hasn't been claimed yet. Somebody should claim it. I stared at you, Zeal. But then we have honeys, alliums, and this one is spades. Magic's made me spades, which I actually have in my NPC bag now. Only does 4 damage, but it's pretty cool. You should! I don't think anyone will mind you doing it. No one else has done it yet. It's just Spades' room. instead of a normal bed, they have like a big futon kind of thing. A little barrier to it, very starry and spacey. I don't really have playing cards in the pack, so I might give this an update when the mod update comes to add some more stuff like that. But you know, they like purple. That's their favorite color. They got one of their puppies. And this is Spades' room in Con's house. It is very cute. I did that a while ago and I thought it was cute. Um, you could just put something in there for now to claim it, and then make it after you've been introduced your construct in lore. I don't know if Magix has been down there in lore before, but you could always just put a thing to claim it for now if you wanted. I don't know if Rowan is going to build one for Dragon, because Dragon's quite big and also lives quite close to spawn. But yeah, we'll have to see. We should find time for you to show up as your construct guy, though. We should talk to Magix, because that could be cute. None of my voice is working. I can do stuff again. I just have to be mindful of the people I live with. Yay! I say working. It's mostly working. I am struggling right now. But I only just really been getting over the cold. So it was awful. It went from being just like a sore throat to me not being able to talk to like an actual cold to like me getting dizzy spells and being lightheaded. And it was not fun. Yeah, we can do that. I can ask Lizzie about it when we're doing the mod update tomorrow. And we can see. Okay. We got just under 10 minutes. And then we're gonna end stream. Because like I said, I don't have a lot of stamina. I gave you my okay, I did not give you my illness. You got the illness because you had to drive in a hurricane. In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet. Just a moment. A yellow sky. My mother died. Why is that song? Why is Eye of a Hurricane so Soren coded? Wait. Zeal, wait. Why is that? Why did I just realize Hurricane is so Soren? Anyway, but yes, Bad Storm. Wait, close 3 hours. Yeah, not a good vibe. I just jumped to Hurricane because I know a lot of songs called Hurricane. You're getting another character. I mean, I think the Alexander Hamilton parallel's already been made a lot because you do write like you're running out of time, my friend. You really do. I have seen chat. I'm pretty sure actually no, I didn't mention this because last stream I finished so quickly. So I have the notebooks. Each of these notebooks, all of them are 100 pages. That's the max amount that you can put into a book in Minecraft. And I went through all of them because, like I said, the reason Jasper's upset is because Rose destroyed them and there's parts and things corrupted and missing, or pages that are just completely like shredded and ripped out. I went through all of them off stream and wrote my own analysis of the notebooks. I fit it into 2 notebooks that are 200 pages. I could have stopped at 160 something, 164, but I went, no. I'm doing 100 of both, and I did that. Giro Parallel 2. Is that the JJK one, or is that a different one? I'm bad with name. I'm bad with name. I know what characters Jasper parallels. I always just see Jasper as like an extension of myself. Because she's very similar to me, and that makes it hard for me to parallel her to things. I mean, I've done like character inspiration for her, which is very, very hard, because most of it is just Alice in Wonderland. is JJK. I was right. Yay. Fourth notebook and finish up more of Silas. Oh my fucking god. Gonna be insane. Speaking of books, I have not done the catch-ups for the streams that I've done of Jasper since Soren died. Most of them are done. It's just this, I think, Source of Comfort, and then all the streams after that I haven't done a catch-up for, but they've all been pretty short other than that one, so that'll be coming soon. And then I'll be doing the journal entries. I'm on my second journal, which I think I'm going to be finishing soon. So Jasper's also going to be in the camp of having way too many books with way too many pages for people to read. I think the first one isn't even 100 pages because I didn't want to split entries. So but it would have been, you know, because I'm a silly guy. I'm a silly goose. But yeah, we have fun. I just have a lot of writing to do. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow before mod update. Because like I said, mod pack is getting an update, guys. It's gonna be so exciting. It's gonna give me so much more stuff to do. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna do on stream, but it's gonna give me so much more stuff to do and learn and fun to have. That reminds you of Xenoblade character, Xenoblade free character. Which character? I'll look them up. I'll look them up. Tell me what character. The biggest parallel I found for Jasper that I didn't intend was Maka from Soul Eater. No, Blade free. Rings a bell. That image does not ring a bell though. Oh, she's cute. Oh, I love her. Oh my goodness, I love her. Adorable. Yay. Yeah, I have big plans for this little bitch. Big plans, big plans. She's just a sweetie pie who cares about people's safety and health and, you know, that kind of stuff. It's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. Don't worry about her deteriorating mental state. It's okay. It's perfectly okay. And the only reason that we haven't been hearing voices recently is because I've been too lazy to open up voice mod. I keep forgetting. Ah! And I died. It's okay. I survived. I can fix it. I can make you worse. I love little guys. We have way too much fun. Literally almost every day, people in the server are hanging out and talking about lore and being silly, goofy guys. It's one of my favorite things. A reminder for like people who are in my Discord, !Discord. If you're not in it and you're like silly, my things on my stream that aren't working. Archive, I can change for her. And what's funny is Jasper's whole thing is you don't need to change for her because she loves you as you are. She just loves people. She's like, you don't need to change. You're cool. You're awesome. Deal with it. Thank you. My toggles aren't working. But yeah, we're always talking about silly stuff. And for people in my Discord, a reminder that in the Convos Topics thread, we do have a Gardenfell space with like links to my recaps and journal entries for anyone to read. I don't know if I posted the Gazette in there, but I was meaning to, so I should do that because I'm going to be writing a new Gazette article relatively soon. We keep crying about our Blorbos. We're doing so many tragic things and it's awesome, chat. I highly recommend everybody watch the other people on Gardenfell. I'll have to gather up everybody's like links and stuff at some point and put them in my Discord for everyone to check out. If there's a mod in chat, please note that down for me as a reminder, or I will forget. I have too many things to do. I've been working on models, and it been a time. It been a lot, but I think we are just about at 2 hours, so that's gonna be the end of stream. I hope you all enjoyed. We're gonna see if somebody is around first to raid. I'm actually, if I waited a little bit longer, Jam might be live because I know they're also meant to be doing something to again But I don't know if I wanna wait. I don't know if I'm patient enough for that. Ooh, other Pookie's alive. Speaking of people who we love, um who play Minecraft and do silly things, we're gonna raise Tazomi, because Tazomi is live. And we love Tazomi. So let me go to the end screen. Thank you guys. Remember, I'll be live again on Sunday. With some more lore. I am sorry that everything has just been lore recently. But it's what I've been enjoying doing, and I haven't really had much time for anything else. So I hope you all enjoy. But yeah, I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Go say hi to Taz. Send Taz your love, because we love Tazomi. Taz is awesome. I am currently in a commercial break. And I cannot hear Taz. Now I'm not in a commercial break, so I'm gonna raid. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye!